Hi everyone and welcome to Positively Kimmie. I am Kimmie. If you are new here, welcome. This is a safe space. And if you're one of my returning subscribers and my besties, hi guys, how are you? Happy 2024. I hope you're all having an amazing day. I hope you have an amazing year. I hope your year is filled with many, many blessings. Remember, you deserve all the amazing things that come your way. You matter, you are loved, you are deserving. I wish you abundance, and I'm going to stop now because as many great things as your heart can hold is what I wish for you this year. Anyway, welcome to What's Up Wednesday, where I tell you a little bit about my life and what's been going on. And there's been a lot since I talked to you last. So I want to let you know what's been going on and how my Christmas/New Year's turned out, because you guys know since I'm lying. That was my birthday when I was sick. Since December 25th, Christmas, I had COVID, and it lasted a little while in my house because my nephew lives with me and my mom, and I had it. My nephew had it. We finally test negative, or well, the line was like barely there, so in my eyes it was negative, but it really wasn't. And then my mom tested positive and had it worse than all of us. My nephew slept for like 3 straight days because that's how he handled the COVID. I could not sleep. I could not eat. I could not taste anything. It was horrible. It was horrible, but it wasn't as bad as a couple years ago, and it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. I just felt more like I had the flu. I don't know what this is right here. I don't know. Oh, I have a mole. I have a mole right there, and I didn't notice. Anyway, so we decided to move our Christmas because my grandson couldn't come over, my sons couldn't come over, my daughter-in-law couldn't come over because my mom still was testing positive for COVID. So we decided to do it on December 31st. And what we were going to do, we had ordered a hero for Christmas because no one felt like cooking. So we got like a 5-foot hero. I don't know why I figured a 5-foot hero was going to be not enough for everybody, but we had to throw out the rest of it today because there was that much left over. And that's after it went to another house. There was still that much left over. So what happened was, what was supposed to happen was they were supposed to come over and we were going to have something to eat, open the Christmas presents, and then we were going to have like a little New Year's Eve party. And that's what we were going to do. And figured by like 5 o'clock, the baby would be home. They would be eating dinner if he didn't have enough to eat here, and then take a bath and he'd be put to bed. That's not what happened. Because my mom had just tested negative that morning, they were still a little leery about coming over. So we decided, as ghetto as we can be sometimes, or as, whatever. I live in an apartment complex. So as ingenious, or as, what's the word I'm looking for? When you have no other choice but to do something. So as that presented itself, we decided that we were going to stay outside of my apartment because we had so many gifts. I mean, I had at least 15 things for the baby myself. And then I had things for my sons. We had everybody. And they were like literally big, big bags, like huge bags full of stuff with everybody's names on them. And we decided that, we would make the judgment call to just do it outside the apartment. It was nice out. It was about 50 degrees out. A little chilly, but it was nice enough that we could all be outside. We all wore masks because we didn't want anybody to get anything from anybody. And my younger son travels. He does sales. So he travels for work, and he had to go to Orlando yesterday. and he didn't want to get sick. So we all decided we were going to wear masks. There was going to be no hugging, no kissing, nothing like that. I pounded it out with my grandson. That was about it. That's the only contact we had. It was amazing. I have a picture, and if I knew how to insert the picture, and if I do know how to insert the picture, I'll fool around with it. I'll see if I can find it, where you see just the front of my apartment and all these presents just all over. Like, people could not get in my building. They could not get out of my building. We just kind of took over the front of my building. And it was incredible. It was absolutely incredible. We all opened our gifts, and let me tell you, the envelope savings challenge that I was giving to everyone, I only gave to my one son, and he was thrilled with it. Like, he was beyond thrilled with it. He's like, oh my God, Mom, this is awesome. And I said, you know what's even more awesome? There's a $50 bill in there for you. And he opened it up, and he's like, this is how I've been saving money last year, so that I always had money for people's birthdays. But he did like an envelope, or like 52 weeks, and he had like one thing for everybody, and he just put some money here and there. And that was really good. But this will give you $5,050 if you do it, and you don't have to do it weekly. And it's like, if it says $1, you put $1 in it. If it says $29, you put $29 in it. So you can kind of do it the way you want. And I'm doing really good with mine this year so far. So I'm really thrilled with that. And he was thrilled with that. And I felt so good, because he's so hard to buy for. I mean, he always wants his work pants. He wants work shoes, you know, the usual. Hats, gloves, underwear. All men need underwear at Christmas. I don't know what that's about, but they they always need it by Christmas. So he was thrilled with that. My other son, we had gotten him, he's into those natural soaps that I had shown you guys. Dr. something or other. I forgot the name of it. Dr. Squatch. And I had gotten him the deodorants. We had gotten him the soaps. We had gotten him a Star Wars set of it. I mean, it was awesome. Then for my daughter-in-law, we got her a bathing suit, because they're going to Florida the end of February. So we got her a bathing suit. And from the baby to his mama, we got her slippers that say Mama Bear. And then we got a necklace in silver, and there's one big circle and then a small circle, and it says, a bond between mother and son can never be broken. So that was awesome. And I got, I have to tell you guys what I got, because I was so excited. I got, my favorite perfume is the Valentino Donna, born in Roma, Donna, I don't know how to say it, Valentino born in Roma, and it's the pink one, and I love the way that smells, and it's so expensive. It's like, well, for perfume, for me it's expensive, but for perfume it runs about $135, $185, so I don't buy it for myself, and I got like a dupe, and I was so excited that I got a dupe of this stuff. Well, they bought me the real one, and then my son's mother-in-law got me Coach perfume. So I was so excited to get those things, and they got me a Ring camera. Now, I live in a small apartment. It's 750 square feet. So you're like, okay, do you really need a Ring camera? When I tell you I hear things that don't happen. They're not there. They don't happen. I just hear knocking constantly, because my upstairs neighbors don't have rugs on their floor, and they have these two kids, and one of them is about the same age as my grandson, maybe a little bit older, and she runs constantly, and they're dropping things constantly, and I always think somebody's knocking at my door. So then I have to go out of my room, and I go and I check the door about 1,000 times. And if I'm waiting for a package, it's even 10 times worse, because it's the second I hear like the door open, I get up and I run to the front door. Now I'm going to have a Ring camera where I can just look on my phone and be like, oh, not you. I don't need to get up and run to the door and see what it is. It has nothing to do with me. So I was thrilled with that as well. Let's see what else happened. Oh, so then New Year's night comes, and it was the cutest thing. They had my grandson, they did a ball drop at their house, and it was my son, his mother-in-law, his brother-in-law, my daughter-in-law, and my grandson, who stayed up. Like, this child was up at midnight, and they did the countdown, and they had like an aluminum sheet I don't know what it's called, but like a tarp maybe, an aluminum looking one. And they did the countdown and they filled it with balloons. And as soon as they pulled the string, the balloons came down. He was so excited. It was so cute. I wish I could have been there, but I know they were so worried about everybody being sick. So it was okay to see it like that. But I can't wait till next year. I am so excited. And wait till Valentine's Day. I don't know what we're doing for Valentine's Day, but we're definitely baking cookies with him and we're going to decorate them and all that other stuff. So it was me, my mom, my nephew, and my sister stayed over for New Year's. Well, mom crapped out like around 10 o'clock. My nephew crapped out around 10 o'clock. So it was me and my sissy, and we just stayed up, wished each other a happy new year. We were loud. We went to see if we woke anybody up, like purposely, but not really on purpose, but kind of on purpose. And nobody woke up. So we wished everybody a happy new year the next day. I heard from my sons. I heard from their friends. It was amazing. And so far, 2024 has just been amazing. I know a lot of people have said that 2023, they're glad it's over. It was a bad year for them. And there are two ways of looking at it. I went through a lot of surgeries this year and had a lot of health issues, but I'm here and I'm feeling better. So I feel like 2023 was my blessing. And I think in 2024, it's only going to get better. So that's what I hope for you. I hope that you find ways of looking at situations that might not be the best and putting a positive spin on them. And I really do wish you all the things I said at the beginning. And with that being said, be happy, be healthy, be blessed, and most of all, be positively you, because there's no one else quite like you. And that makes me so incredibly happy. You guys rock. Happy 2024.